just myself because I'm the only person in here right now. But we'll wait a little bit to see who pops in. Not bad to see everybody. Figure I'd come on and have a little bit of fun. Hey, Chu, good to see you. Today's going to be kind of like a penny special. I'm going to have a bunch of pennies going up for sale, or cents. So, hey, Jack Zeman, good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to put some pennies up for sale. I'm going to put a couple random other things up for sale. I still have that silver certificate star note if anybody's looking for one. It's a pretty cool bill. This is it. Not in the best shape, but not in the worst shape either. No rips, no tears, just some folding. So, color-wise, it's pretty good. So, I'll be putting that up. Couple proof sets, older proof sets. Like I have proof sets from 1971. I'll be putting those up, but a majority of what I do today is going to be cents. Thinking about selling this. It's two nickels that are 100 years apart. Pretty cool. So we'll put that up, see if there's any interest in that. And just do some talking with you guys and see what's going on. But I want to wait and see if I get any more people to pop in. Some of the pennies I have are actually pretty cool. A lot of them are from copper coins with when he did his proof pulls and that sort of thing. Like this is one of them. It's a 1966 from an SMS set. So it's not a proof, but you know, these are old prices, so you can't really go by that. Now that the cents aren't made anymore, the prices have really jumped up. But like that's one of them. I have older ones that I'm going to be putting up. I'll show you guys some of those here, like this one. 1948 Denver. Hey, Mandy's Candy. You're a new face. Haven't seen you in here before. So this is a wheat. But this is going to be something that I'm going to be putting up. What year is that one? 45S. My lights are going to mess with me here, I think. $62D. So there are some older ones in here, of course. $56D. I mean, these things are in really nice shape. $55S. And then I'm going to have some error coins coming up. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, there's like 4 of us who come on this channel. It's me, Crispy Coins, Lucky Duck, and Mickey Minsky, Irish Gifts. We share the channel, so at any time you can see all of us, or one of us, or 2 of us, or whatever. But I tend to come up and do pop-up auctions from now and again. But let me turn you blue here. So now that you've commented, I at least want to make it known that you've been here before. If you ever want to purchase anything or bid on anything, make sure you send an email to the email scrolling across the bottom of the screen and just include your information. That way we can allow you to bid. All right, hang on 1 second here. All right, you should be blue now. But yeah, it's always nice to see new faces in here. I enjoy it, and I know the guys enjoy it when they're in here also. So, see, I'm just waiting to get a few more people in here. Yeah, if your name's Mandy, just make sure you put your, whatever you do, make sure you put your screen name so that we know who you are if your name's different than your screen name. That way, I don't need any credit card information, nothing like that. Just the email that you use for PayPal and your name. And I'd like to have your phone number just in case we have to get a hold of you, but it's up to you. You don't have to put that in there. I know I text with a lot of people. People text me when they ask if I want anything or if I have anything. I was actually texting with 2 people right before I came up for this show. So we'll probably see them pop in here. On eBay, God, I haven't been on eBay that much, Jack. I'm searching 2 boxes of nickels right now. I was hoping for new ones too, but yeah, like these are what I have. I want new nickels, but I haven't been able to find them. So I agree. I get so many emails. It's very hard for me to. I'll get somebody who said, "Hey," they'll text me and say, "Hey, I sent you an email." Then I go in there and I have to search them by their name to find out where the heck it went. Especially when you're looking for something specific. So I don't mind at all handing out my phone number, but I would do it through the email. I'm not going to put it in the stream, of course. Have you gotten any $50, Jack? Because I still got a couple of these that I got. So I got 2 rolls of these that are brand new. I haven't opened them yet. Hey, Water, good to see you. So I haven't opened those yet. I got some of the new rolls of quarters, but not the ones with the privy marks on them. You know what I mean? Not that specific one, but I have gotten quarters. Yeah, but I was texting with Bobby Colley and I was texting with Matthew Porter a little bit earlier. Of the new ones, you've sold 2 boxes of the new ones. That's awesome. You guys see Rob Pine's treasure with his find of the privy quarters? That was crazy, wasn't it? He found 815 in one box. I mean, absolutely nuts. So let's start with we'll start with the little thing, I guess. We'll throw this up here, see if there's any interest in it. So this is 100 years apart. These U.S. nickels, of course, you have the Liberty nickel, the V nickel on the left, and you have the Jefferson nickel on the right. Yeah, he's been selling them online for, depending, between $500 and $650 each for a quarter. It's crazy. He sold a whole bunch of them. Yeah, so you have 1908, and then you have 2008. So these are 100 years apart. It's in a cool little holder. So if anybody's interested in this, I'll do it for $5. Don't forget there's going to be shipping on top of everything. My shipping right now is $7 because the prices have gone through the roof. That comes in handy if you get more than one thing, of course. So yeah, if anybody wants that, I'll do it for $5. Yeah, he's been doing like the giveaways, the online giveaways, which is pretty neat, you know. He's always been a really good guy, really giving. So anybody looking for any coin books at all? Because I do have coin books also. I can throw some of those up here in a little bit. Boy, my voice has been acting weird today. Any interest to hearing this? I know there's not a lot of people in here right now. So I can always revisit this, or if you watch this at a later date, if you missed it and you watch it at a later date, just text me if you have my phone number or email me. But yeah, I'll do that for, actually, I'll do it for $4 if anybody wants it. Figure when you go and get those, they're between $3 and $4 a piece for the V nickels. Silver Eagle books. I actually can probably get some for you. Let me see, because I have a couple friends that own stores. So let me see if I can get any specific style book that you're looking for. Do you want like a Dansko type book, or do you want, I don't know if they make Dansko books for Silver Eagles. They probably do. But I can get you those types of books that have the plastic inserts, you know, the where they're not just sitting in cardboard kind of a thing. I'll see if I could find them, any of those for you. So, all right, let's go next to the proof sets. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I can see one new email in there. I'm pretty sure that's you. Yep, gotcha. Last name starts with a B like boy. You're in Ohio, huh? Nice. Oh, I was thinking coin books. Yeah, I have the books that I put up here last week. Were you in here for that? I don't know if you were in here for that, but I'll show them again. I put these up and nobody purchased them last week. They're older though, so hang on. You know how now you have the red book and the blue books? These are like the old versions of the red book and the blue book. So these would be the blue books, but they're older. Like that's the 15th edition. So I have the 15th edition, the 20th edition, which is 1963, and the 22nd edition, which is 65. Those are the blue books, and just to show you the inside of them, just has information about the coins, but of course the coins are going to be up until that date, and you really can't go by the prices in here, but a lot of people collect these books. So, and then the red books are just the opposite of that. They look like this. So, yep, I have those for sale if anybody wants those. I don't know. I have to think about a price on them because they weren't cheap when I bought them, and now they're even older. So I'd probably do all of them for. I'd probably do the whole lot of them for $30. All right, let me look at all these proof sets real quick. Make sure that they're not real. So these are all 1971 proof sets. So they do come in the blue containers. I'll do these for $5 a piece if anybody wants them. I just want to look at them all and make sure that none of them are cracked or damaged. Here's another one. So again, for these proof sets, I'll do them for $5 a piece if anybody wants them. No, they all look to be in pretty good shape. That one looks like it's got a little bit of milking on the top of the $50 on the back. But that's how they get after a while. Anybody interested in those? $5 if anybody wants it. Oh, nobody. All right. I do have rolls of copper pennies. They're just mixed date rolls. If anybody wants them, I have 10 rolls available. I will do them for, I would have to go by the current melt on copper right now for them. So for 2 rolls, which is $1 face value, it's a $4 melt value for the copper that's in them. So I would do 2 rolls for $5. If you want all 10 rolls, I'll do all 10 rolls for $40. And again, they're just rolled random coppers. They're all 82 and before. And if anybody wants zinc cents, I have those for sale also. I have a bunch of those. You can get as many rolls of zinc cents as you want from me, and I'll do it for $1 per roll, just to make up for the difference of the fees and the rolls. Pay for the fees and the rolls to do them for $1 per roll. Text me or email me if you want any of those. Boy, there's not many people in here. Looks like there's only me and one other person right now. Unless the count is wrong, which it could be. Oh, Jack is the one person. So I still have, check this dollar out, you guys. I gotta find out what I did with it. So I got this a while ago, and it came to me wrinkly, so it's kind of weird, but this is the back of it. Color's good and everything. I find this intriguing. This is the front. You would think that it went through a washing machine and everything and it made it dull, but it also would have dulled the serial number and the seals, and those are very bright. So it looks like they had a problem with the ink before it went to the seal press. So it's pretty cool. I was thinking about putting it in a book just to straighten it, because like I said, when it came to me, it was all wrinkly, but I find it intriguing that even the 8, the plate number, even that is very bold, and the rest of the bill is not. Hey, Matthew. I was telling people I saw, or I was just texting you before I came on. That's weird that you didn't get anything for it. So yeah, I've had that for a little while. I got these the other day. Yeah, that'd be cool to see if those show up in it. But yeah, I got these the other day. I got 2 of them. I opened the one just because I'm sending coins in to get them graded out of it. And these coins are phenomenal. I'm going to send the pennies in and the dimes in and get them graded. Not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the set. I agree, it was too much money, but like I said, I wanted to grade one. So I got one for grading and then one that I'm putting away sealed. All right, you guys know that I have the proof sets for sale. 1971 proof sets. $5 a piece if anybody wants them. I have 3 available. But I also have an uncirculated set from 1984. All the coins are present. So if anybody needs an 84 unk set, I have one here. I'll do this one for $5 also if anybody wants it. So any of the proof sets that I have or the uncirculated set. I'll do it for $5 a piece. If you get all 4 of them, all 371s and the 84 uncirculated set, I'll do them for 4 a piece. So $16 for all 4 of them if you want them. So should I start doing the pennies now or should I wait? I kind of want more people in here if I'm going to do the pennies. I was wondering that too. Yeah, I'm going to put some cents up. These are ones that I got in a proof bowl. I was showing them before you came in, but it's ones like this that I got from Copper Coins. Like this is going to be one of the sets that I'm going to sell. I'm going to do them in sets of 5. So if you see prices on here, don't go by the prices because they are old prices. Like this one, for instance, I think it's got a price on it. No, it doesn't. Some of them have prices on them, but that's before they stop making sense. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'm going to do those. Ones like this. Look at that one. 55S. So yeah, I'll be doing them in sets of 5. And I have some that are errors that are going to be coming up too. I'm also going to do some nickels. Proof nickels. I'll start with the proof nickels. 99S. These are all 90s. 97S. 96. 95. And 94. So I'm going to do 5 nickels. Online, these will sell for anywhere between $5 and $7 per nickel. So I'll do all 5 of them for 20. If anybody wants them, I'll do them for 4 a piece. $20 for all 5 of those if anybody wants them. Yeah, proofs go for good money. The next set I'm going to do is going to be these. So you have a 55S, a 1956 Denver, 62 Denver, 45S, and a 48D. So 4 of them are wheats, 1 of them is not. That set of 5 I'm going to do for 25 if anybody wants them because of the wheats. Well, just because they're proofs. Well, they're not even proofs. They're just in really good shape. None of them are proofs. My proofs are coming up later. Matthew Porter, 25. It's going to be those. And these are the first person to say anything gets them. I'm not doing an actual auction for them. All right. 5-cent lot. Matthew Porter, 25. All right. So like I said, these are going to be the first person to put the price in gets them. So this is going to be the next set. 1970S. Now these are proofs. 63 proof. 62 proof. 75S. Of course, that's a proof. And this is a 66 from an SMS set. Same thing as a proof. So for that lot of 5, I'll do 20. There's no wheats in there. So I'll do them for $4 a piece if anybody wants those. Jack Zeman. 5-cent proof lot. Errors are going to be coming up here in a few minutes, you guys. Jack Zeman. $20. Don't forget there is shipping on top of this. All right. Still nobody on the nickels, so we'll leave those the way they are. All right. The next ones are going to be hard because, hold on, I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 of them. I just don't know if I should do them all together in one lot. What do you think, you guys? I have a bunch of error coins that are pennies that were actually pulled from Copper Coins when he was doing roll hunts. Should I do them all together? Got 15 of them all together. Or should I separate them in lots of 5? Let me know. And these are all errors that are going to be coming up. So they're going to be considerably more expensive. So do them all. They're all error coins. They're all pennies. All right. Hold on. Let me try and get them situated so that I can do coins that are similar. 60D, 60D. All right. So I'll do these all. All right. So I'll do them in batches. Hold on. So these are all going to be errors, but they're different errors. And they're on Copper Coins website. And they are, show them. It's going to be impossible to show the error. So this is the first one. It's a 1960D, 1MM023. So it's got to do with the mint mark. And it's going to be a sideways D, which I don't. Let me set up. Let me see if I can set up my scope here. Hang on. His scope that he uses when he does these, it's so much different than mine. So let me just see if this will even show up under the scope, besides the fact that it is in a flip. I guess you could see the D, like inside of it, there's another part of a D. So this is the 1960 D. These are all from 1960. Let me look at the next one. Hold on. Yeah, because you could see, oh, hold on. On that one, you could see it to the right of it. That's a good view of one right there. All right, hold on. Let me look at that other one again, because this is the same error. I guess you can see it to the right of it. Okay. Hang on, guys. So that one's going to probably have to do with the die chip, but it also has to do with the mint mark. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, his scope is so much better than mine. When he does these, well, they're also not in these plastic sleeves, but these are the way that he sent them to me. So these are done by him, but here, let me show you, just on my normal camera. So you have, these are all 60D, but different errors. So this is the 1mm230. It's a new listing as of 11 of 2022. So when he was going through these, he found this coin, and it's something new. This is another new listing from 4 of 2023, because these weren't all done at the same time. So what he'll do is he'll go through them, and then he'll take them separately and look at through a scope. This is 154. This one is not a new listing. This is one that they already had. And then these are both not new listings, but they're the same one, which is the one that I showed you with the D on the side. So those are all 1960 Ds. If anybody wants those 5, I'll do those 5 for 30. So I'll do those 5 for 30 if anybody wants those. That's 1960s, 1960 Ds. All right. All right, so nobody for those. I'm going to go backwards with them. This is going to be the next one. 1989 D. I mean, you would have to go on his website to see what the errors are on them, because they're not all mint marks. I think DR has to do with the reverse. And I've done so many of these with him that I don't know. Then you have a 58, a 50, or a 64D, '63, and the DO is going to be obverse. And then a 49S. I just wish I knew what the damn errors were. So let me bring up my scope again and see if I see anything on these ones. So you can see in the S there is an error. That's the 49. Ooh, that one's shiny. Well, that's a Philly too. Man. It's almost proof-like. That's crazy. This one's going to have to do with the mint mark. I just don't know what. So if anybody wants that set of 5, I'm going to do both of those sets for 30 each. If anybody wants them. So that set, which includes the 49, which is a wheat. So you're going to do 30 for the set with the 49? All right. So Jack is doing the second set. Nobody for the first set? Oh, hold on. I got more coming up. Let me just add that to my... All right, 5 cent 49S lot. Jack Zeman, $30. And then this is going to be the third set. So these are almost, well, you got 2 of them that are Wheaties in this. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. This is a full set of Wheaties. So this is going to be the expensive set. I'm not going to do this set for 30. So you have a 49D, one MM25, a 49S, one MM38. I'm going to put all these under the scope and see if I could see what the errors are. This is going to be a 50D, one MM050, another 50D, one MM019. And like I said, bear with me, guys, because I'm going to put these under the scope. 54D, one MM036. And like I said, you can go to CopperCoin's website and look these numbers up, and it will tell you exactly what the error is. All right. So this is a 54. Yeah, his scope is so much better than mine. I mean, my scope's old, but damn. Along with the fact that I have this stupid thing in plastic. He doesn't do it in plastic, so, you know, he doesn't do it in the holders. The other 55D. Now that one I can kind of see something to the left of it. This is the 49S. Oh, yeah. Ooh. You can definitely see that one. Then the 49D. And like, this is what he does for a living, so I know that his stuff is good. So this set I'll do for 40 for the 5 wheats. I'll do that set for 40. Jack Zeman in for 40. All right, 5-cent wheat errors. Hey, roadies. First 50D was a 55D. Hang on. In the ones that I just did? Yeah, you're right. Hang on a second. Yeah, he just labeled it wrong. I never touch these when he sends them to me, so yeah, he labeled that wrong. All right, so I'll have that first set available if anybody wants that. All right, and then the next two are going to be even more. And I'll show you why. Hang on, let me get off of this page. I'll probably come back to that in a second, but so the first one's a 55D. And it's 1mm027. So this is what he calls a plate coin, and he signs it. What he means by that is this is the picture that he uses on his website. So this is the coin that will actually be displayed on his website for that error. So that's a plate coin, and then this is the other one I have, which is a 60D, which was a new listing, but he didn't have any pictures of it. So he used this one for the pictures. So with the plate coins, I'll do those two. I'll do them for $10 a piece because they're plate coins. So I'll do that for 20 bucks if anybody wants those. Oh God, can you imagine a 55D over D? All right, Matthew Porter's going to take those ones for 20. And then let me know if you want the first set too, Matthew. Plate cents. And those were all the 1960s. The 1960Ds. I'll actually do them for 25 if you want them, Matthew. Instead of 30. All right. 1960D lot. $25. All right. Anybody for the uncirculated set or the proof sets? I'll do them for $5 a piece. 1971, I have 3 available. 1984 uncirculated set, 1 available. If anybody wants all 4 of them, instead of 5 apiece, I'll do them for 4 apiece. So it'd be $16 for the 4 proof sets. Well, the 3 proof sets and the uncirculated set. Yeah, I can imagine with how much that he used to do. I'm sure it happens more than it should happen. I like put it that way. Let's see. Well, I knew what you meant. I'm sure he, like I said, it happens more than he means for it to happen. Put it that way. I still have some of the women's quarter proof sets. If anybody's looking for those. Matthew Porter, you'll take all the sets? All right, so 16 for those. Proof and Unk sets. Matthew Porter. We'll do 16 on those. And hang on. What else do I have in here? I have uncirculated sets. From 2021, 2022, and 2023. All of them unopened. They're all completely sealed. Those are what I have left for uncirculated sets. If anybody wants those, they would come in the mint packaging, unopened. Those ones, unfortunately, I would have to do for 25 a piece. So that would be 75. If you get all 3, I'll do all 3 for 50. Man, the uncirculated set this year was what, 120 something bucks? That's crazy. You know this one? 100 and something bucks for that. So if anybody wants those 3, 21, 22, and 23, all unopened, mint packaging, $50 for the 3 of them. All right, I still have these available. These are actually on eBay right now. They're on my eBay page. So if anybody buys these, so these are the Liberty Britannia. This is the collaboration between the Royal Mint and the US Mint. There's the beauty right there. So I know what I want for these. I know what I paid for these. I probably wouldn't get it. And the one from the Royal Mint is a low serial number. It's number 56. So let's do something crazy on those. Let me see. Hang on, guys. I'm going to jump over to eBay. Selling. Yeah, I could sit on them. I'm not one to sit on things, though. Anybody in here like Brett Favre? What do I have these set for? Oh, I have a watcher on them, too. So these are set at $290 on eBay. So $290 on eBay for these. So if I cut all the fees out and all of that, I'll go down to $220 if anybody wants both of these. That's $110 each. Way more than I paid for them. It's just if somebody or buys them on here, I have to quickly go on there and cancel it. And it's an earlier serial number for the one from the Royal Mint. All right. So that's that. Oh my goodness. I have some old coin books here if anybody is looking for any. You know what? I'm not going to do those right now. I'm not prepared to do those two. Look at this, guys. World Series in 1972. You guys know who won the World Series in 1972? The Oakland A's. This was sent out October 22nd, 1972 from Oakland, California. There's a person it was sent to. But more importantly, this is sterling silver, so it's 92%, 92.5. And on the back, it has all the games and who won the game and the score of the games. So it's pretty cool. If anybody wants this, I'll do it for $50. But I'll do that coin for $50 if anybody wants it. The only reason I asked that, Roadies, is because I have this thing. he signed it. It is actually from the game he played the day after his father died. This is number 5 of 10. He only signed 10 of them. It says right there, 5 of 10. And on the back is the COA, and inside of here is also a picture of him signing it. So if your friend is a Favre fan, send me an email if he's interested in this. It's not expensive either. I'm selling it for a friend, and he only wants $199 for it, which to me is insane. I'm like, you should ask for more than that. He said, nope, I just want to get the money back that I spent on it. And that was a long time ago that he got it. So $199. Anybody who came in late, I did these earlier. 1908 to 2008, they're 100 years apart. $4 if anybody wants this. And hang on, I want to look at all these books. If anybody's looking for any penny books, they're Whitman, so they're not incredible, but this is 1909 to 1940. It's got a few in it. None of the better years, but it does have some wheats in it. If anybody's looking to start a book, you get a little bit of a jump start by having a few wheat cents in it. So I'll do $5 on any of the books if anybody wants them. I have other books too. Hang on, I'm going through all of them. Here's another one. Not a great assortment, but it does have some in it. Most of them are red or red-brown. This one starts in 1959. So $5 for that book. Ooh, this one's better. It's even got a 1910 in it. Hey, look, a Buffalo Nickel book with only one nickel in it. 1936. All right. I don't see much of anything in here. It's weird to find a book that starts in 1959. So basically, it's just the memorial. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with those. Paper money. Anybody for paper? I got all my Goldbacks out here too. Matthew Porter knows about Goldbacks. I have a bunch of foreign. Hang on, I'm looking through it right now. You usually don't do foreign though, Jack, from what I remember, or do you? I know you got the one from me. I mean, I have other paper bills too. That's a pretty cool one. Look, $2.50. From the Netherlands. You have Canadian paper? Like I have this one. Back when they used to make dollars in Canada. I have Canada, I have Britain, I have graded Mexican, which I can never ever get anybody to do any of it. Look at that Canadian one. $1937. That thing is from. Yeah, Devil's Face is hard to get. That's a tough one, that's for sure. Of course, these are both Top Pops. So that's a 1913 1 peso from Mexico. And then I have a 1914. These are both Top Pop. So this one, funny story, this one I sent in and was Top Pop alone for a while before they got another one and graded it the same. So this one is the one that they use for their own, for the picture when you go to the website. 66 ppq, gem uncirculated. So I have both of those on eBay too. My prices on eBay, I have 200 and 250. So the 1913, the 1914 is actually a rare one because it's a Series A. So it's a more rare note to have, the Series A. So that's why that one's $250. If anybody did them on here, I would do the set of both of them for $300. I would do $150 for each of them, just because it's you guys. I'm not selling it online. How about this one? Look at that star note. Don't forget, guys, they're not doing star notes anymore. Right, Matthew? Man, I'm finding more star notes than I knew I had. Jeepers. I need to go through my money more often. It is a nice low number. It's in good shape, too. I won't tell you what I bought that one for, because I'll never get my money back off of it. Here's a $5 cereal or star note that I have. And then that's a $10 star note that I have. If Jack or Matthew want these two, the 10 and the 5, since you guys have packages coming, I'll do it at $1 over face. So I'll do them for 16 if either one of you want them. Just because you have a package coming already, so I don't have to charge you shipping on them. And the extra dollar will just be for the fees that come out of it. Just let me know if you guys want those. All right, unfortunately, Matthew put 16 in. So unless Matthew's okay with me sending them to Jack, it's up to you guys what you want to do. All right, I'll send them to you, Matthew. I'll add it to my spreadsheet here in a minute. Yeah, you want to see a cool one, Jack? Because you said you go on and you sell them on eBay. Hang on. I've showed this one a few times in my stream. Yeah, this is it. Check out this one, you guys. This is neat. I've showed this one on my stream before, but yeah, we went to Salvation Army and my wife bought something and got this back in change. It's a $1 bill. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, look at that thing. If it was just 200 more, it would have been 333. All right. What else do I have in here? Let's see. How do you do selling them on eBay, Jack? Do you do good? Like, do you make good money on them? I've always wondered if I should be selling them on eBay. Yeah, 2026 coins are where it's at right now. I don't know why I kept a lot of these. I'm looking through a lot of my notes right now. I don't know why I kept a lot of them. What I want is that one bill that has all sevens on it, 7777 all the way across. That's the bill to have. Like, I got this one as, I'll show it to you guys. It's in really good shape. Like, as a birth and a death year, like they died in 1990 and they were born in 1911. And that's why I kept that bill, and it's crisp. So you would have had to have had somebody that was born in 1911 and died in 1990. Yeah, tombstone note. I want an ascending ladder is what I want. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so Matthew's going to take those for 16. Let's see. Anybody want the horse blanket from the other day? I offered this one up last time I was on. It's got some wear marks on it on the right-hand side. It's got that little piece that's ripped, and then up there it's ripped. So because of that, if anybody wants that one, I'll do it for 20. These things go for between 30 and 50 in excellent shape. If anybody wants this horse blanket, I'll do it for 20. All right, let's see. What else do I have? Let me update my spreadsheet. All right. Like, I collect foreign notes, you guys, so I got crazy notes. Like, I have a whole set of Georgia notes. These are all Georgia notes. They're all uncirculated. That one's Egypt. Another Egypt. Another Egypt. There's an old dollar. $1973. Couple from Nigeria. $1943 from India. Italy. Bulgaria. Another India. British Indies. Look at that, guys. Iceland. How often do you see a note from Iceland? Greece. Australia. What year is that one? 1938 to 1952. Another Bulgaria. So, yeah, I have a bunch of those. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants this star note, low serial number $20 star note. I'll do it for $150. I'll take a hit on it because I paid more than that. $150 if anybody wants it. Anybody like? Yeah, I wish they would too. So here is the 2 pesos from Philippines. This one is a $50 bill all day long, but I'm not selling that one today. Anybody like Roman coins, like ancients? $270 to $273 AD is all the information from it. Here's the coin. I like to send these in and get them graded. So if anybody wants that, I'll do it for 30. I've never gone that low on that before. Nice. How much for the Australian note? Hang on, Jack. Let me look at it. I want to see what condition it's in. I know it's not in. Oh, wait, the Australian one I think is pretty nice. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not. That one, is that the one you're talking about? 1938 to 1952. Hang on. I have a book. Yeah, that's an awesome find. I have a foreign book that tells information. So hang on, let me just look it up real quick. It's not in the best shape, so it's probably not going to be expensive. All right, go here. Just give me a minute because it takes me a minute to look it up. I'll do another roll. I have a box of nickels sitting on my floor right now. It's driving me crazy. That's what I should be doing. All right. $68. You got to get to page 68. Why couldn't it be 69? Yeah, I do so many foreign notes that. All right. 1938. It's a 1 pound. There it is. King George, 38 to here. $38 to $52, 1 pound. Green signature, HB Sheehan, McFarlane. Huh. So it says very good would be 50, very fine would be 80, uncirculated would be 1250. Let me make sure this isn't one of the replacements because they're more, a lot more. This can't be a replacement. I didn't spend $2,000 for it, so definitely not that. So a very good would be 50. This is nowhere near a very good with the water staining and the rips. I'd probably do $5 on it. All right, Jack, you're going to do that for 5. All right. Yeah, I don't. No way would I screw anybody out of the money for that. It's nowhere near the condition that it shows on here. So, I mean, it's not horrible. It's got no rips. It just has a lot of water staining on it. So it's probably, honestly, it's probably like a $20 bill. But I'm not going to charge anybody $20 for that. All right. So Jack. Nigerian. Yep, hang on. I think I have a couple of them in there. So let me just add this one here. Australian note. Jack. $5. Let's see. Georgia, Bulgaria, Greece. Iceland's my favorite. I don't even know how much that Iceland one is worth. Italy, British, Nigeria. Hang on. Let me make sure I don't have any more Nigeria notes in here anywhere. Georgia. Nope. So I have 2 of them. These are uncirculated. These are the ones you're talking about. So these are consecutive serial numbers, 915, 688, and 689. So I would sell them as a pair if you wanted them. Just because the serial numbers are consecutive. And let me just see. $9.21. Ooh, page 921 in a book. All right. Let's see. These are 1968 and 69. It is 1 pound. All right. I'd probably do both of them for I do them for $3 a piece. So $6 for both of them if you want them. Just because they're consecutive serial numbers. All right, just to show you, there's the one. I put $3 on that one just so you know how much you paid for them. All right, Iceland, hang on. Biafra, Nigeria. $6. Iceland's probably one of my favorites. I don't think this is the only Iceland I think I've ever gotten. And it's an AU note. Look at that thing. 1961. Let's see. All right, let's see. What's this bad boy worth? All right. Man, this book is so extensive. It's ridiculous. $61. Um, oh, this one's like a rare one. So this is a 100 kroner. The one that they're showing me in the book is from 1957. This one's from 1961. But still, it's only $5 for 57, so it's probably the same for that condition. If it was uncirculated, it would be between 10 and 12. So I would do $5 for the Iceland if you wanted it. All right, Iceland 5. right. Oh, you're welcome. All right. So let me put that with Jack stuff. Jack stuff is here. I don't think anybody. No, nobody got the proof nickels. Does anybody want the proof nickels? I had 5 of them available. They're all from the 90s: 94, 95, 96, 97, and 99. I'll do the 5 of them for 15 if anybody wants them, just so you could see them again. Of course, they're going to be cameoed because they're later years. But if anybody wants those 5 proof nickels, I'll do them for 15. Jack, you have no idea how excited I get when I find war nickels. You'd think I found like gold. I'll be going through them and I'll see war nickels and I'm like, yep, boom. Yeah, thanks for the $3. So I get it. Yeah, I have a few rolls of them too. I always show this thing, so I'll show it again to the 10 of you that are in here. Look at that star note. $50 bill from 1969A. That's an old 50, baby. And as always, if anybody needs any NIFCs, text me or email me because I have all of them and I'll do them at face value plus a little bit extra just for the fees to send them out. But they're just NIFCs, so I don't go crazy with them. All right, let's see if anybody wants this. I'm going to offer one of these up because I've never offered one up before. These are playing cards, guys. 999.9 gold foil playing cards, still sealed, never opened. It's a COA. Oh, I think it's pretty cool. If anybody wants that, say interested, and then I'll put a price up. But I'm not going to put a price up unless somebody says that they are interested in it. Let's see. I'm getting ready to go to a card show to get rid of some of my Pokemon cards. Yeah, they're cool. I just put them away. I get them and put them away. They sell pretty good, so. All right, no interest in those. I'll put them back. I also collect Matchbox and Hot Wheel cars. It's crazy, the stuff that I collect. Well, I guess I'll show these to you guys again. I haven't seen MS. I hope he's okay. These are wheat pennies, guys. They used to be whole rolls, uncirculated tubes, but I've been selling them. I have 1939, 1954, 1954D, and again, these are all of them are uncirculated. Have to turn around so you could see the obverse of them. Yeah, I have so many Matchbox cards I've never opened also. So 54, 54D, like look at that. 58. Ooh, look at that, guys. And it's almost a whole roll of them. And 58D, which you guys know have errors, if you can find the errors. So I sell these for $5 a piece if anybody wants them. I will put them in flips and send them out. But I do it for $25 for a set of 5 of them. 39, 54, 54D, 58, and 58B. $25 if anybody who's in here is interested in them. And then don't forget there is shipping also. Then I have I keep all of my 40s and 50s nickels when I'm doing the boxes, you guys. So if anybody needs 40s and 50s nickels for books, just let me know because I sell those in the tubes too. Here's 2 rolls of 1939. Well, 1 roll and I'd say about a half because a few in here are 1938, including a 38D, which is a key date. So if anybody wants those, also that's like $3, just over $3 face. I'll do those 2 rolls for 15. Well, roll and a half for 15 because you get the key date 38D in it. and it's not in bad shape. No, I did not sell the slabbed silver American women quarters. I'm debating on selling them. They're all proof 70 decam silver, all of them graded PCGS, as you know. But I'm debating. I actually got offered a good amount of money for them, and I turned it down, over $5,000, and I turned it down. Because where are you ever going to see that again? I don't know. I might end up selling them, but I don't know. I do have a complete set, as you do, I believe, of the PDS women's quarters. Yeah, I remember I was offering them up on here for like 2,500 for the whole set of them, and then somebody offered me more, and I didn't take it. So obviously they hold a place deep down. So I guess I'll hold on to them for a bit. It's not like I need it, you know what I mean? If I was certain, then that's different. Um, what else do I have up here? I'll sell this if anybody wants it. MS63, 1943 Steely. So if anybody wants that, I'll sell that. I'll do it for $10 if anybody wants it. It's more than it costs to grade it. Or it's less than it costs to grade it. It costs way more than that to grade it. Matthew Porter for $10. 1943 PCGS wheat. Jesus, I put 10,000. You're gonna pay 10,000 for that? Wow. All right, so that goes with his stuff. Anybody collect Ikes? Anybody need any half dollars? What year are these halves? 1972. Oh, they're all different years. Anybody collect bicentennial quarters? I have rolls of bicentennial quarters. Rolls of what from the bank? All right, this is something interesting for you guys, for anybody who's in here. I agree. I always collected bicentennials since I was a kid. So, you guys remember the 1921 quarters? Or 2021, sorry. 2021 quarters, where you turn them over and you get the die chip in the hat. If nobody ever found any of these, I have rolls of them. Look at that one. I have rolls and rolls and rolls. Anything from little chips to big chips, like the one you just saw. So you haven't found any like the one I just found? Or the one I showed? I mean, that thing's huge. Look at that. I would sell a big chip like that one. Let me see if I have a bigger one. I'm pretty sure most of them are small and usually towards the back of the hat. Yeah, most of them are small and towards the back. I mean, they go for really good money. I sold a big chip online for $50. I wouldn't do that on here, but and I don't know why I kept all these, to be honest with you. That's one of the rolls. I have more. Hang on. So, Jack, you want one like that? What do you think's the fair price for it? Like I said, I sold one a little bit smaller than that of a chip online for $50. Look it up and let me know what you think is a good price for it. And then I'll cut that price down. More than likely. Hang on, I'm pulling out another roll right now. Want to see if I have any bigger chips. Let me pull that one off. Little chip. Little chip. It's kind of hard to find the ones with the big chips. Little chip. And usually they're at the back of the hat. That's a good size, but oh man, that one's in excellent condition. It's a little bit larger, but not as big as what you want. Look at that. That's strange. Yeah, it's going to be the biggest one that I have. Yeah, I'll do 20 on it. Do you want me to flip it up for you and label it? All right, I'll flip that up. 2021 die chip hat. Jack Seaman, $20. Anybody need any W quarters? I have a Salt River Bay W, and I have a River of No Return W. If anybody needs any W's, let me know. I'm pretty sure everybody probably just about pulled them all out of circulation. I know I pulled a fair amount out. If you do, let me know and I'll keep it. Do you want me to rate how much you paid on it, like on the flip, so you know? It's in nice condition too. All right. The quarter itself is in pretty good shape. Nice condition. Here, I'll show it to you. All I did is put die chip hat 2021. I should have put die chip on the cover, but it's not in bad shape. Like I said, I pulled these out right when I found them, which was when they first came out, and they've been sitting in my safe ever since. So Yeah, Washington crossing the Delaware. So yeah, I have those. I have so many. At least my desk is semi-cleaned off now, so I can find things a little bit easier. Unless you go to one of my safes, then forget about it. Anybody not able to find any of the $50 yet? The 2026 halves? If anybody hasn't found any, I have some. Anybody want a flying eagle? Yeah, I'm not going to pull the flying eagle out right now. Still have like 13 people in here. That's impressive. All right. What else do I have? I still have these if anybody wants them. These are the elevator coins. They were in that elevator. Used as counterweights. So those are them. This is the COA explaining the whole story. It's called the Belgium Elevator Hoard. They were used as counterweights inside of a elevator, and when they tore the building down, they found them in the weights. So the top ones are pretty bad because of the weathering, but the ones underneath were preserved. So if anybody wants that, let me know. Well, there's only 2 people that have bought tonight. So the buyer's Gibby would go to 2 people, but I think I'm just going to send you guys a little something extra, the both of you. I'll surprise you guys and send you something. And I know Matthew said to wait to send his out because he's having a procedure done. So, all right. I am going to call it a day unless anybody needs anything else. And I can't wait to send some of my 2026 coins in to get them graded out of the uncirculated sets. I'm so excited. So, all right, I'm going to send invoices out. Matthew, I will text you and just let you know the total. You've already paid for shipping because I have the other package I have to send to you. So yours will just be a total. Jack, I'll send you an invoice. And anybody, I'm waiting on Matthew to ship his, but Jack, as soon as you pay me, I'll ship it the same day. If you send it to me tonight, I'll ship it tomorrow. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, and I'll send that invoice out in a few minutes. All right, guys. Hope you all have a good night, and I think I'll come back on here again probably Sunday, maybe tomorrow night. So, yeah. If you pay tonight, Jack, I'll send it tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later.